Welcome back, guys, to another UEFA Champions League Fantasy podcast where I'm going to reveal the best differential players for UCL Fantasy Matchday 1 and even for the long perspective. In a term of differential, I just mean the player who is picked by less than 5% of the managers and he has very good fixtures in front, of course, affordable price, and he is able to give us many points. So, guys, as usual, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel and like this video because it's important for me while it represents single click for you and help me to reach the milestone which is on the screen right now. Let's start, guys, with the goalkeepers. The first differential goalkeeper is going to be Rui Silva for me from Sporting. His price is 5 million. I know it's not the cheapest in UCL Fantasy, but the first match against Kairat at home and Sporting are going to be heavily favorites. Then is Napoli in away game and Marseille at home. So then Juve in away game and Brugge at home. So guys, at least 2 or 3 clean sheets is expected from him during 5 matches, and I think under 5 million he's worth to pick and he will be great asset in the fantasy. If you want the cheaper option, there is Alex Meret, whose price is 4 million only, and despite the fact the first match is against Manchester City, I think the rest of the matches is looking too good. And if you see Sporting, PSV, Frankfurt, Karabakh, Benfica, Copenhagen, and then Chelsea. So I guess Napoli and contest team does not love to concede many goals, and who else but Alex Meret is the great option under 4 million because he is the cheapest and his fixtures are too good, and also he is picked by less than 2% at this moment. Another differential goalkeeper can be Trubin for us. He plays for Benfica and his price is 4.5 million. And Benfica had the matches against Karabakh at home. Well, they will be, of course, heavily favorites. Then the Chelsea and Newcastle in away game. I know it's hard, but then there's Leverkusen and Ajax. So I think also the same case, just like it was about Rui Silva, Trubin has the ability to have at least 2 clean sheets in the first matches, and his price is 4.5 million. Also, there is another differential, is Vicario from Spurs, and Spurs have just conceded only single goal during 3 matches in Premier League. So the defense is looking too good, and Vicario plays very well. And the fixtures, if we see right now, Villarreal, Bodo Glimt, Monaco, Copenhagen, PSG in away game, single match, which is hard for Spurs. Then it's Slavia Praga, then it's Borussia Dortmund in away game, also it's hard, and then Frankfurt at home. So I think Spurs has the ability to fight for the spot in the knockout stage, and who else but Vicario will be a crucial one, and I think he is going to be differential also. And the fixtures is too good, and he can grab at least 5 or 4 clean sheets. I'm expecting that from him. Now let's start with the defenders, guys. And when I was choosing the differential defenders, there is a 2 option. The first option is the defender who is active in attack and just loves to score goals and makes assists and takes point by that. And there is another defender who loves ball recoveries, clearances, and by that way he is getting extra points. So I have both defenders at this moment, both kind of defenders, and I'm going to explain it right now. First of all, I'm going to start with Ronald Araujo from Barcelona, and despite the fact he has teammates just like Koundé and Kubarsi, those player prices are 5.5 and they are picked often, while Araujo is picked seldom and his price is 4.5 million. He is a cheaper option, and despite the fact the first match is against Newcastle and then PSG, he has very good fixtures. The rest of the 6 is looking too good, and I think Ronald Araujo is able to grab many points by that way. And only one problem with Ronald Araujo we have: he's fragile and he takes injuries. But to be honest, I hope Ronald Araujo will be healthy during this season, and he can grab as many points by ball recoveries, and also he's very good in attack and fit in opposite box. Next is Mechela from Brugge, and the fixtures at the beginning is looking too good for Brugge. I mean, Monaco at home and Atalanta in away game. Then it's Bayern and Barcelona, and those 2 fixtures are hard for him, but then it's Sporting. So Mechela is very famous for ball recoveries, and and he plays very well. His clearances are also too good, and he's able to get extra points by that way. And when we talk about ball recoveries, there are two Argentinian defenders who are best at it, I think. There is Otamendi from Benfica and Cuti Romero from Spurs. Otamendi just had 85 ball recoveries in the last season and just took many points by that way. And the fixtures is likewise true, but there is one recommendation for me: don't pick both players. I mean, if you want to use Chubin as the goalkeeper, don't pick Otamendi, and don't double up in the defense from Benfica or even from Spurs. So the next is Cuti Romero, who did not play Champions League football so many times, and he is going to he's going to have debut at this moment, but Spurs are going to play Champions League football this year, and at ball recoveries and the clearances, Cuti Romero is one of the best. If you want the attacking option from Spurs, there is Pedro Porro, and whose price is also 5 million. But in this campaign, Pedro Porro is not looking well in the case of attacking option. So at ball recoveries, Cuti is very good, and the match against Villarreal, Bodo Glimt, Monaco, Copenhagen, PSG, Slavia Praga, Borussia Dortmund, and Frankfurt that I have, and I have that option that Cuti Romero can get many beneficial points and will have a huge contribution in the UCL fantasy. Next is 8 Nuri from Manchester City, and if we want to get the player who is active in attack, there is 8 Nuri. During last season in Wolves, he was very active in attack. He scored so many goals, and this guy is a pure machine of assists and goals as a defender in terms of defender. The first match against Napoli, but there is Monaco in away game, then Villarreal, Borussia Dortmund, Leverkusen. There is only single hard match, I guess, against Real Madrid in away game, Bodo Glimt and Galatasaray. So who else but 8 Nuri has the ability under 5 million to grab many assists and many goals? And the forward like Holland, he has, I think it's a huge array of opportunities to gain extra points. There is Acerbi from Inter Milan, and a brilliant start for Inter Milan. I mean calendar, because match against Ajax, Slavia Praga, Union Saint-Gilles and Cairo. The first four fixture is brilliant for Acerbi, and who else but him will be key differential under 4.5 million. Also, he has defender teammate Bisek Amin, who is also differential at this moment, and his price is 4.5, but he's fragile also, and he loves to get injured. And there was another option, Pavard, which I picked in the first video of the UCL first draft, but he's already transferred in Marseille, and that means Pavard will be no longer available for Inter Milan. Now let's start with the midfielders, and I'm going to start with Scott McTominay, who was the best player in the last season in Serie A and has scored so many crucial goals for Napoli, so many winners and bangers, and his price is 7 million, guys. And Scott McTominay has the first match against Manchester City, but the next matches is too good for him, just like Sporting, PSV, Frankfurt, Karabakh, Benfica, Copenhagen, and then Chelsea. So who else but Scott McTominay is able to get many extra points, because he loves to score many goals as a midfielder, and his price is 7 million. I know not the cheapest one, but Scott McTominay is not picked by many managers, and I'm surprised by it. So the next is Bradley Barcola, whose price is 7.5, and he started very well this campaign in League One, and he scored crucial goal also. And Bradley Barcola is looking too good, guys, at this moment. He also scored, if I'm not mistaken, in a Super Cup. And the first match is against Atalanta, and then it's Barcelona, but Leverkusen. Then it's Bayern, Tottenham. I know the calendar is too heavy, but I mean PSG and the campaign loves to score many goals and they will continue like this. And I think at the beginning at least Bradley Barcola will be starter, because he just used his opportunities while Kvaratskhelia was injured. And I think, guys, that Dembele, Barcola and Kvaratskhelia are going to be front three, while Desire Doué will be benched at the beginning of the season for PSG. We have another differential midfielder who is a teammate of Bradley Barcola. He's Fabian Ruiz. Everyone is just has their eyes on João Neves or Vitinha, while we have Fabian Ruiz, who loves to score goals as a midfielder. He's also efficient and his contribution is too high. The price is 6.5 million and the fixtures is likewise Bradley Barcola, but I know that Fabian Ruiz is able to score many goals, also has the ability to have assists, of course, and he's keen on to score goals outside of the box. And Fabian Ruiz under 6.5 million, he's going to be differential at home. Next is the same price, under the same price, Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea. And I know in the absence of Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez just takes penalties, and the first fixture I know is against Bayern in a away game, and not recommended to be picked on the first fixture. But the rest of the fixtures are looking good for Chelsea. Benfica at home, Ajax at home, also Karabakh in a away game, and then Barcelona, Atalanta, Pafos, and Napoli. So Enzo Fernandez is also efficient and he loves to score goals and penalties. He's good, and also he takes set pieces, I mean corners, and this increases the opportunity of the potential assists. Next player under that price is going to be Serge Gnabry, who is in absence of Musiala due to injury. Serge Gnabry took the spot in the starting lineup and he plays very well. He just already scored a goal and made an assist in Bundesliga. So under 6.5 million he will be differential, because everyone is picking Harry Kane, Luis Diaz, who is registered as a forward, guys. Olise, of course, but there is Serge Gnabry, whose price is 6.5. And the fixtures, Chelsea at home, I know it's not easy, but the match is at home, Italian Arena. There is Pafos in away game, Brugge at home, PSG and Arsenal, and then we have Sporting, Union Saint-Gilles and PSV. So I mean, at the beginning, I think that Serge Gnabry will be great differential for our team. Next is Arda Güler, whose price is 6 million, and he in an injury of Jude Bellingham. Arda Güler is playing a key role in Real Madrid, and he already scored a goal and made an assist in Real Madrid. And the match, the first match against Marseille, then Kairat in away game, Juventus at home, and I know that Liverpool in away game will be hard, but then Olympiacos, Manchester City, Monaco and Benfica. So I think if Arda Güler wants to show us his brilliance in the Champions League, there is a huge arrays of opportunities, just like Marseille and Kairat and probably Juventus at the beginning. So Arda Güler under 6 million will be key differential from Real Madrid if you want to pick that kind of player. So guys, let's take the moment and see the differential forwards, and I'm going to start with Randal Kolo Muani, who is already transferred in Spurs. So in the first video I just picked Richarlison from Spurs because the fixtures are too good. So if Randal Kolo Muani is going to take the starting lineup spot, I mean Randal Kolo Muani is able to score many goals in Champions League just like he did in last year, and he was too good. And Kolo Muani price is 7.5 million, you know, and under that price he can be the differential. And now Lautaro Martinez is surprised to be here. I know for me, even for me it is surprise, but Lautaro Martinez price is high, 9.5 million, and at this moment he is picked by less than 4%, and that means he is a differential totally, just like Thuram, his teammate. So Lautaro Martinez, just like I mentioned in the case of Acerbi, has the brilliant fixtures at the beginning, just like Ajax, Slavia Praga, Union Saint-Gilles and Kairat at home. So guys, who else but Lautaro will be the leader in Inter? And I guess also he takes penalties, and I think Inter Milan can grab many points as it's possible, because the last 4 matches are very hard for them. So Lautaro Martinez and the campaign will try to play well and grab as many points as it's possible. And under that price, I know it's expensive, not cheaper, but you know, at this moment his ownership is only 4%, and Lautaro Martinez count as a differential. So pick him as it possible for you. So guys, the next two differential mid forward, are going to be Pavlidis from Benfica. He had very good season in the last campaign and the fixtures, just like Karabakh at home, and I mean Benfica will be heavily favorites. The beginning of the season for Pavlidis is not good because he had injury, but under 7 million he can be the crucial one in Champions League again, and Greek player, I mean it will be a good asset for our team. Next is newly transferred Georgi Mikautadze from Lyon. He transferred to Villarreal and he plays for the Yellow Submarines at this moment. The price is not revealed because it's a new transfer, but I think the price range will be from 6 million to 7 million, not much than 7 million. So the match against Tottenham at in away game, then Juventus at home, and then Manchester City at home. I mean the beginning is too hard, but then we have Paphos, Borussia Dortmund, Copenhagen, Ajax, and Leverkusen. So George Mikautadze loves to score goals, and he was brilliant in Europa League last season and also in the French league. So I mean we can pick that kind of player because he will be differential. I mean I'm 100% I'm 100% sure he will be differential in any case. So guys, that's differentials. If you like that content, please subscribe to the channel and like this video, and of course just comment down below which kind of differential would you pick in UCL Fantasy for Matchday 1. Thank you guys for watching and see you later. Wish you all the best.